Imagine if you could do evocation, communicate with spirits, and be a fantastic medium. I understand that in the Spartan community that many people are struggling with the first few steps of initiation, and they want to get into practices like invocation, evocation, Kabbalah, and so forth. Well, there's a solution. By giving you transmissions of the energies and faculties, you can gain a head start and start at a new level. You don't need to spend years and years on step 1, 2, and 3 if you gain energetic transmissions. And by working with the spirits directly through evocation and invocation, you can then learn from the best intelligences in our solar system, so you can have an accelerated progress. Many are right that you don't need a teacher in this or any other spiritual systems, but there's a way that you can save years and years of hard work and effort and get straight to the results. This course has dozens and dozens of lectures that span out over 15 hours. You're going to receive dozens of transmissions, and we're going to go through dozens of different invocations together. Just by following along and participating actively in this course, you're going to accelerate your spiritual growth massively. You're going to be able to work with beings from the Earth sphere up to the Sun sphere and beyond. And not only that, I'm also including the energetic transmissions of the outer planets as well. So you'll have an energetic connection with every single planet in our solar system. That includes Uranus, Venus, Mars, even Saturn. I was really hesitant to create this course in the first place. So I don't really know how long I'm going to keep this course up. There's a lot of people who'd want me to take this information down, and I don't really want to get into much trouble. But I think it's worth it. Considering all the craziness that's gone on in the past few years, I don't know if people will be able to meet with me or other teachers of this work in person. So I figured, why not give it all online and through the camera? I have a Reiki course with over 20,000 people in it from over 180 different countries. I've given hundreds and hundreds of transmissions through video, so that I thought to myself, hey, why not share all the transmissions of Franz Barton's teachings through video? And it quickly occurred to me that this energy is really sacred, and it's not something I could just throw up on YouTube. These are some of the most sacred frequencies that are in our universe, and I only want to make them available to people who are going to take this work really, really seriously. And the spirits that we're going to work with have millions and millions of servants and are very, very busy. So I don't want to overload them with a bunch of strangers who are not taking practice seriously. And that's why this is more than likely going to be a limited offering. I have to gauge and see if people are going to take this work seriously or not. If students misuse these transmissions and these teachings, then my karma's on the line. But I have to put my good faith and reason that our community is going to pull through and make the most out of these transmissions and out of these teachings, because these teachings could easily be misused in the wrong hands. Which is why Franz Barton and so many other magicians back in the day put so many pitfalls and traps. But here I am taking a risk and unveiling it all for you so that you can take advantage of this today. If you're interested in making a genuine change in your spiritual life and your practice, then enroll today, because the worst that can happen is you get your money back. This is a premium course, and it's definitely not for the general public. This is for people who are seriously committed to their practice and are looking to have the next step in their personal evolution. I've had to travel to many different continents to learn this information, and I've had to pay tens of thousands of dollars to learn this information. And that's not including opportunity cost of lost time I could have been working. But the fact of the matter is that this information is more valuable than all that money combined. These teachings are going to be an anchor for me in my spiritual practice for the rest of my life. And that's why I see the value in passing it down to you, and so that you can take ownership of this material and bring it to the next generation. It's taken a lot of humility and courage for me to release this information today, because you know Franz Barton's history. He was imprisoned, he went to a concentration camp in Germany, and historically, people who shared this kind of information in even private circles were instantly castrated out from society or imprisoned, because this information is dangerous and it's not for everybody. And if it gets in the wrong hands, well, then you're in trouble. That's why the powers that be don't want you to have this information. There's a story of a Greek god named Prometheus. He went up to the top of Mount Olympus and he stole fire from the gods and he brought it to man. And he was punished and castigated for the rest of eternity. Now, that's not the results I'm looking for myself personally, but I do believe in Prometheus' message, which is to take whatever sacrifice is necessary to share essential knowledge with mankind. And this teaching is like the Promethean fire of the spiritual world. So if you're feeling a calling or you feel ready, then take this Promethean fire and allow your light to shine. Sounds fair enough? I hope to see you on the inside.